You prayed and believed your whole life, never done anything wrong, and here you are. You're the nicest person I know. I am the meanest. You have dementia. My life is perfect. Explain that to me.
Sometimes the devil allows people to live a life free of trouble because he doesn't want them turning to God. Their sin is like a jail cell, except it's all nice and comfy and there doesn't seem to be any need to leave. The door's wide open till one day time runs out and the cell door slams shut and suddenly it's too late.
I feel like I'm being wronged. I feel like it's not fair. It's just not fair. Everything that I'm going through, like, I'm just feeling like life isn't fair. You know, I've been struggling a lot financially because my husband, or my fiance, doesn't want to get a job. With everything that's happened, like, it's just like, it's harder, you know. It's harder for him to have a job because there's no trust there. There's no trust. The trust has been broken. He already doesn't have a phone because of it. Like, I talk so good about him, how like he's my innocent one, but I get mad at myself because why are you describing him like that? Why are you describing him as the innocent one when he's not? Yeah, he might not have had too many experiences, but it's not because he didn't choose to have them. It's because he said it himself. Nobody paid attention to him, you know? And I feel like throughout the years he showed me, like, as soon as someone pays attention, any type of attention, he falls for it. So it's like, are you really the innocent one, or are you just someone that never got seen, and as soon as you get seen you go and run with it, you know what I mean? And so the trust isn't there. I keep telling myself that he's such a great person because he does all these things for me. He like makes like the type of food I want, you know, and thinks about me. But like in all reality, he's not doing it with like his heart in it. He's doing it to hang it over my head, to remind me, hey, I'm good, okay? So like, you better not leave me. It's like, because as soon as like we get upset, he brings it all up. Everything that he's ever done for me, he brings it up. So in all reality, it makes me feel like, bitch, he doesn't like you, he doesn't love you, he's manipulating you. I'm putting in the work. I shut my fucking mouth up when I wanted to speak up. I wanted better for them, so I pointed out the stuff that they were doing so they can get better. And you know, it's almost like you're giving the enemy the recipe, you know? And sometimes you gotta be careful because some people don't want to change their heart. Some people just want to find a better way to manipulate you, a better way to take advantage of you, and a better way to see your sensitive side so it can be used against you. And that's how I feel today. I feel taken advantage of. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like he's been the man to always keep a job. He's always struggled keeping a job. That's just the way that they are. He'll just be like, I don't feel like going to work today, just randomly, you know, I just don't feel like going. And he'll straight up just be like, I'm not gonna go, I don't care, I'm not gonna go. And I remember so many times I had to beg him and be like, come on, let's go to, like, you gotta go to work, come on, come on. I was the constant come on, you know. And so I had to take over. I had to work. And what happens, you know, like, stuff at home become chaotic. I'm needed at home, you get me? It was a lot of just letting go and let me just clean 30 minutes before you get here so you can say that I did something, you know? And it upset me, you know, like, and so point being, I'm here at home, right? I'm here at home. I get food stamps for my boy, and I have ways to like to make money, you know, and I will. That's something that I'm for sure gonna do. I'm not giving up. Just because I'm struggling right now doesn't mean I will be struggling forever. I do nails, you know, like Look at my nails. I do my own nails. You know, I've been advertising that I can do nails, but here in my county, like, there's too many people doing it and they want everything for cheap, and it's just like I don't have the environment for them to come to my house and be able to do it, because my house is just, it's not the environment I want it to be, you know what I mean? It's not a safe place for them to come to. Like, I'm struggling, right? So I only get $600 a month. I only pay $1,000 for rent. My mother-in-law helps me. She moved in with us. She helps me with $800. I pay the rest of it, plus I have to pay the internet, and then at the time we were having to pay half of the water or half of the electricity, right? So keep in mind I only get $600, right? And you know, I'm very grateful that they're here, you know, but at the same time I also gotta remember, just because, like, you know, I gotta see it fully. I can't just see it how I want to see it and claim people to be good people just because I am a good person, because I would have done it for them, you know. And so they moved over here, but it's just, we've always kind of been together, you know. We've always fought, but it's just somehow they have an attachment. They're like, listen, I don't mind it, you know, I've accepted it and that's okay, you know. But don't bring me your shit, you know. Don't bring me, like, the thing is, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I know them, I know how they work, and they operate a lot on jealousy. They're mad, they're the type of people that hate to see you doing better than them. Like, don't get me wrong, they hate to see you doing bad. Like, they'll help you out, you know. But at the end of the day, like, let's say, like, for example, I went to the food stamps, and because I'm going to school, I'm able to kind of get a little bit more money from them, you know. And I was excited, and I was like, hey, like, we're gonna be able to get more money, and like, if we both get in sanction, like, I'll get like almost $1,000, you know. You should have seen her face. Her face was like, like, it wasn't even like, I'm happy for you. And then what happens, like, a couple days later, she goes up to me and she's like, oh my god, I qualified for food stamps, I qualified for unemployment, and I'm getting my son's child, it's because his dad retired, and so he gets money or whatever, I don't even know what it's called, you know. And she's all excited, and I'm like, I'm happy for you, you know, that's good. And I go on a walk with her and I tell her, you know, like, because she's telling me, like, God blesses me, like, I'm doing so good, like, you know. And I'm like, that's good, like, I'm very happy for you, you know. A lot of the times I feel like God blesses us so that way, like, we won't have to struggle, and so that way you can help out the people that are around you. Doesn't mean I need you to maintain me. It doesn't mean that I need your money. Like, no, that's not true at all. I don't need your money. I don't need none of it, you know. But it's true, sometimes God blesses other people so that way you can bless them, you know. Because, dude, like, okay, she's getting all this stuff and she was all excited about how she got it already, right? And at the beginning of the month, like I mentioned, you know, like we were kind of struggling, you know. And so my truck broke down. My truck isn't working, right? Because why would it be working? My truck isn't working. There's somebody coming over here and I feel uncomfy talking, but my truck isn't working. And so I don't remember what happened, but point being, like, we owed them $200. And on the 28th of this month, in 8 days, I'm supposed to get my financial aid. That was what I was planning to give them the money. That's when I was gonna give them the $200, you know, because I ended up needing those $200 to pay for the internet last month, because the internet wasn't paid and we were gonna get it disconnected. This is the internet that we all use, keep in mind, okay? And so I got my money on the 1st, and right away they were like, because my truck isn't working, so he's helping us out and he's taking out the money. And so he's taking out the money for us because he enjoys going on the bus, and you get me, like, he had stuff to do himself too. And so he's gonna go take out the money. He tells us, do you guys want me to take out the money for you guys, the money from that you guys get, you know, so that way you guys can pay rent and whatever it is. And we're like, yeah, you know. And my plans were, because keep in mind, today's my boy's birthday, my plans were to keep at least 200. Even honestly, like, I wouldn't have even minded not keeping the 200. Like, I would have just wanted at least 50 bucks, like 25 bucks, $10, bro, any fucking thing, you know. And so he tells us like, you know, like I'm gonna take out the money and I'm gonna take the 200 that you owe us. And I'm like, you know, like I told him we couldn't. And so what did he hit me with? Well, if you can't, then I'm not gonna pay rent. And I'm like, you know what? He's like, you know, if you can't give me the money at the, you know, like if you can't give me the money, then, you know, because we don't have money, I'm not gonna be able to pay rent. I'm not gonna pay rent till next month, you know, when they get their food stamps again. And I'm baffled, you know, like I'm like, what? Like, you're threatening me basically, you know, like you're telling me that if I don't give you your money that you're not gonna pay rent, you know. And so I was like, okay, that's fine, take the 200 that you need. And then he has the audacity to be like, oh, and can I borrow $20? You're fine, that's fine, take them, you know. Point being, I'm left with only like $4 in my bank account, right? And it just baffles me, you get me? Because why doesn't people have the heart? Like, I've been there for these people, you get me? Like, I've been there for them when they needed help. Like, I gave them the last I had, you know what I mean? But they couldn't even do that. They couldn't even have, and then the audacity, bro, to be like, what should I get your boy for his b-day? And like, don't get me wrong, like this is why part of me feels ungrateful, right? Because it's like, you know, he doesn't have to get him anything, you get me? Like, he doesn't have to, he generally doesn't have to get him anything. He bought a cake for him yesterday and I'm just like I should be grateful, but I'm pissed, dude. I'm pissed. I'm mad at the world because it's like, how are you gonna just always take? And like, I get it, like, don't give me your money all the fucking time. I don't need your money, but like, I generally don't even need it now. But it's just like, you come today, you buy him pizzas, like he bought pizzas, he Captain Save a Hoe the day and make sure to feel good about it, you know what I mean? Like you knew the struggle we had, right? And it's like, I don't know, it's just like a part of me feels selfish for feeling like that, you know? A part of me feels like I shouldn't feel this way. Like I should just be, I should be grateful, you know, for what they're doing. But I can't help but feel like these people are doing it just to kind of, look what I'm doing. You can't even step up and do this, you know? And the reason, I have my stories, you get me? Like, I have my reasons to believe why these people are like this, because at the end of the day, I've seen how these people operate. I've lived with these people for 13 years, you get me? Like, I know when they're upset, I know what gets them jealous, I know, like, you get me? Like, I know these people and I know how they operate. And the thing is, like, you know, like, while I was struggling a lot with being physically abused by my partner, you know, they stepped up. They came over here. They came and lived over here with me. And, you know, at the time I'm not gonna sit there and pretend like I was being the greatest mother, because I wasn't taking care of my home. My home was a mess. I wasn't being the greatest mother, you know? I get it. I fucking get it. But they stepped in and you get me? Like, they were able to come and help me out. And so they give him food, they made sure that he ate all the time, you know? Like, we were struggling financially, you know, like, but we made it happen. Like, we would make it work, you know? And they started taking advantage of that like, that I wasn't doing my job as a mom. She started being like, do you think that when he gets older he's gonna know that I'm his grandma, or do you think that he's gonna think that I'm his mom? And I'm like, how? Like, how do you tell yourself that that's okay? Like, how do you tell yourself to say that in front of, like, the mom of your grandchild? Like, you get me? I've been like this, you get me? They've been doing that to me for years. They all just kind of were like, you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve to be feeling like shit just because my life is going like shit because of the shit your son did to me. And it would be different, guys, if it was just like, oh, he just cheated, you know? But it was beyond that. Like, the cheating, it's sad to say, but the cheating, I forgot, like, I forgave him about it. Like, it was generally not the cheating. It was the fact that, I'm gonna be honest, like, we're gonna say everything, we're gonna say everything. He tried to get with my 11-year-old sister. I took my sister in. I wanted to take care of her because my mom, she's a narcissist. She just treats us like shit, you know what I mean? And so I wanted to help her out because I was struggling at her age, and I felt like at her age I wish I would have had somebody like me by my side. You get me? Like, and so I took her in, and you know, she's 11, 12. Kids nowadays are developing a lot quicker than when I was 11 and 12. So she has her little booty, you know? She has her little booty. She has a really bomb body. At least at the time, like, I haven't seen her in so long. But point being, she had a good body, like a nice body, a body that a lot of girls dream to have. And he started looking at her sexually. And he started acting on it. And that's what broke me. It broke me. It just broke me. I was never the same ever again. Like, it broke me because I've been with this man for 13 years, okay? 13 years. He saw my little sister be a tiny little baby. Like, she wasn't even able to talk yet. You get me? Like, he saw her age. And it's like, how could you do that? How? What in your mind tells you that that's okay? And that's why I tell myself, like, bitch, don't stop portraying him as a good person. Stop portraying him as somebody that is a saint, and he's your innocent one, and he doesn't do nothing, because till this day he still continues to do something. I'm changing, guys. Like, I genuinely want to change. I want to change the way I think. I want to change the way that I treat others. I want to change the way that I am, but I can't with people that are still stuck in their past. Like, they're still stuck being the same people that they were last year and the years before that. Just because I've changed and I became better, I automatically assume everybody else is doing the same, and it's not true. They're not changing. Like, I watched this YouTuber named Jonathan Briscoe, and he popped up in my feed one time, and it went so well with the stuff that I was going through at the moment. And so, you get me? Like, a lot of the things that he talks about, I feel like he's talking to me, you know? And you know, with YouTube and Christianity and people telling you like certain things, you got to be careful with what you're listening to, because a lot of people can steer you the wrong way. A lot of people can tell you to be very egoistic, and it's about serving others. It's not really about serving yourself. And so Jonathan Briscoe always kind of disciplines you and always kind of tells you like, hey, you need to step it up, instead of comforting you, you know? And I like that. I like that. And so I told him about it. I gotta like go somewhere else. So I told Juan about it, you know? I told Juan about like watching his videos, you know, letting his videos kind of get, you know, like learn something from them, because I feel like they've kind of helped me out, you know? And I told you guys how he's been grabbing his Bible and everything. Like, it upsets me because they want to take my spot. You get me? Like, he wants to be me. He wants to, but see, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, because a part of me feels like he wants to be me. He wants to take my spot. Like, he wants to have my discernment. He wants to be like I am. But in all reality, he's still stuck in the years that he was before. Like, how do you claim to like be this person that can judge other people and claim like all these things? Like, because he judges me every single day. He judges me, you know? Like, if I fail and I like talk back when I know I shouldn't have, it's like, oh wow, okay, like, you get me? Like, you're so godly. And it's like, but I'm doing the work, you get me? I'm shutting my mouth sometimes when I really want to speak up. Like, I'm doing the work. And you grab your Bible and you watch Jonathan Briscoe's videos and you apply them, and you don't do anything to change how you are. You're still evil. You still fucking try to like use shit against me. You're manipulative. Like how? And I'm the bad person, you get me? I'm the bad person because I'm supposed to be godly. I'm supposed to be innocent. I'm supposed to be the one that just puts up with everybody else's bullshit. And because he's grabbing his Bible, he's listening to Jonathan Briscoe, I'm supposed to accept it because it's okay, he's changing. And I'm supposed to say he's changing. It's all a progress. But when it comes to me and me failing, oh, you're not from God, you're from the devil. No, I knew you were bad. I knew it. You get me? Like they're just quick to want to find anything to put against me. And I'm upset about it, you know? Like I'm upset. Like today, for example, Jonathan Briscoe talked about how his video for today was kind of like stop sleeping with the enemy, you know, like stop sleeping with something that's already dead. Like, and it meant in general everything. It could be your past person, you know, like the past person that you are, the shitty person that you are. Stop sleeping with that same person. Sleep with someone else. Like, you get me? Like, be someone else. Like, let go of that. But I know him, and I know dang well that all he took was I'm his enemy, and he needs to let go of me, and I'm the bad person, you know? I took that video as like, let go of that control, let go of wanting to make these people think that you're a good person. Like the thing is, like, I've been always painted as a bad person. I've always been a bad person when I haven't. Like, I generally haven't. Like, I've operated a lot with my heart. I put up with a lot of people. I let people step over me. I didn't speak up when I wanted to speak up. Like, I gave my money when I didn't have shit, you know, when it was the last of my fucking money, when I knew I was gonna struggle, you know. I was there for people. I made sure people felt special on their day, you know. And I have to let go. I have to let go of these people. I have to not, like, I'm doing my part. I have been showing these people, like, I'm changing. I've been trying to accept them for who they are, you know. Like, I've been keeping my mouth shut when I want to fucking say something, you know, because at the end of the day, we're all people going through life for the first time, you know. But it just seems like it doesn't matter, you know. Like, when people don't want to see you good, when people want to just see you bad, regardless of what you do, you're always going to be painted bad. And I feel like I might be dumb, but like, in a sense, I feel like God is telling him to let go of that person that he was. Stop sleeping with the old you. You still get mad at, like, he gets mad at me, you know. And the thing is, like, you know, I told you guys about how I grew up and how my past was like very like harsh. My mom always yelled at me, so like, you get me? Like, I do get scared sometimes, even though I know that I can, like, I have hands and everything. If he talks to me a little loud, like, it scares me. I'm still a little baby, you get me? I'm still the baby. I'm still just a girl. And he knows that. He knows I get scared. He knows that it scares me. And so as soon as I speak up, it's, what did you say? Like, you get me? And it's like, and I just go in my shirt, I'm like, and I'm just weak. I'm weak. I back down a lot, and I feel like because I back down, like, it's looked at as like, oh, she knows she's wrong, you know. And like, it's like, it's not even that, it's just I'm scared. And the thing is, like, I know where it leads every single time, you know. Like, I can be mouthy, and I've done it before, and I'm like, I'm not scared of you, what? Like, you know, I don't like that you're doing this. And what happens? Like, you know, he yells louder, and it's like, my son is there, you get me? I have to be the bigger person and just shut the fuck up. And so at the end of the day, it feeds the ego, you get me? At the end of the day, he's feeling like he's right, because I shut my mouth up, because he felt ballsy and confronted me, and I backed down. But it's not that I don't agree with what I'm saying. It's not that I don't wish to argue and let you know that I'm right. It's that I can't put my son through that shit anymore. Like, that's it, bro. Like, my son is finally a teenager, which is crazy. You get me? Like, I have a teenager. He's 13, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's insane. I have a teenager. You know? But I just hope that one day he realizes that I did this all for him, you know? I struggled so much. I wish my parents would have stayed together. Even after, I wish my parents would have, like, even if we don't stay together, I don't even care at this point. Like, I'm not gonna stay here and say I'm in love with the man, because I'm not. I'm just a girl trying to give this man chance after chance after chance for the sake of our boy. But deep down inside, I'm not there. I'm not there. And he complains about it. He's constantly like, why don't you give me love? Why don't you do this? And it's like, he doesn't understand it. Like, he genuinely feels like the victim in all this, you know? But it's like, I can't love a man that's constantly abusing me emotionally. Thank God the abuse went away, the physical abuse, because at one point he was physically abusive, and it didn't matter if my son was in the room. You tell these people how you're hurting, you tell these people how you're hurting also, they're like how their son is hurting along the way, and it doesn't matter to them. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, what matters is how he feels, and if he feels wrong, then he puts himself first. His son doesn't go first. He doesn't think, oh, my son's in the room, let me calm down, let me do it for my son. It just upsets me because, like, I'm becoming more knowledgeable and I want to bring him along, and sometimes I think I need to let go. I need to let go of who he was, and I need to just stop. Because at the end of the day, if a man doesn't want to change, he's not going to change. And sometimes, like I told you guys, he's not really experienced in relationships, and maybe I'm meant to be that girl that he loses. I'm meant to be that girl that he loses so he can get his shit together, you know? And it hurts me sometimes because I question, I'm like, fuck, like the next one, like I know he's gonna treat her good. Like, I know it, and that hurts because I know it. I know it, you get me? I know it because he tried to be me, you get me? He tried to talk like me, he tried to do everything I did, and I noticed it, you know? I noticed it, and I pointed it out, and he kind of got upset about it, and he stopped trying to be like me. And a part of me feels like, dang, like I should just let him, you know? Because maybe like after a while, like he will be like me, you know? Like, isn't that what we want? Don't we want better for people? Like, you get me? Like, I'm very knowledgeable. I know how to like solve certain things, like certain problems too, and I'm able to calm myself down and talk to you nicely and like rationalize with you, see your side and also see like my side. I'm an empath. I'm a super empath, you know? Like, I can see both sides. I can feel your side too, and I can feel my side. But it's like, it goes back to like, you can't just read the Bible and accept that people and just think that you just automatically transformed. You gotta do the work. You can't just copy other people and expect to be exactly like them, like, you get me? Because at any given time, and this is what happened, at any given time when he gets upset, his real emotions come out, the real him comes out, and it's just like we're back to square one. And it's like, it's not really you, you're not really being yourself, you're just marrying someone else that you're seeing. And so a part of me feels like, okay, if we were to leave each other, I genuinely feel like with the next girlfriend he has, he's gonna be good because he's gonna be me. Why couldn't I just make you realize like what you had and like got your shit together? But it's because he doesn't want it to be me, you get me? Like, he's intimidated by me, and I have to realize like intimidation makes people do really horrible things. When you're intimidated and the other person's super vulnerable and they don't realize that you're being intimidated, like that I'm not realizing how intimidating I am to him, the moment that I'm vulnerable, he's gonna take advantage of that because that's the moment to destroy me. This is a person that you're intimidated by, they're at the vulnerability, I'm gonna take advantage of that. I'm gonna put you down, I'm gonna talk shit about you, I'm gonna make sure that you feel like nothing, because hopefully that lowers you and we can go back to square one where we're equal. Because at the end of the day, these people don't want better for you. They either want equality or you have to be lesser, you get me? And I don't want to be less. Like I'm not in competition. That's the thing. I'm not in competition. I don't give a fuck about like what it is that they're like. Don't get me wrong, like I'm proud of them, I'm happy for them, I want better for them, but I'm not your competition. I'm not seeing you the way that you see me. Like I don't want to compete with you. I don't want to be better than you. I don't care enough to do any of that. Like I don't care. I have my own stuff going on, you get me? And it just sucks, you know. I'm all over the place, guys. Point being, these people are never gonna humble themselves and realize that you're good. When people want to see you as bad, they're gonna just see you as bad. You could be the greatest person ever, and at the end of the day, if they don't want to see you like that, they're not gonna see you like that. And I'm surrounded by people that don't want to see me good. They don't want to encourage the good in me. They don't want to love the good in me. They want that good in me to go away so that way we can be equal again. So that way we can go back to being shitty people. And I don't want to be shitty people. I want us to be good. You get me? Like, I try to bring them along to this journey and try to help them out, but I gotta let go. I gotta let go. And so I'm stuck. You know, I'm stuck at home putting up with everybody's bullshit. Everybody pretending to be these great fucking people while they talk shit and they fucking treat you like shit at the end, you know? Like, but I gotta be the bigger person. I gotta go out there. I gotta go back home. I gotta go put a fake smile and go spend time with my boy. They bought pizza for him and I'm very grateful, you know, because at the end of the day we could have just done nothing, you know? And then and part of me beats myself up because it's like, bitch, be grateful. They did something, you get me? They bought him a cake. Who cares? If they want to be the captain save a host of the day, let them be the captain save a host of the day. Sometimes people want to be seen, and maybe this is their way of wanting to be seen, and this is how they will feel seen. So you just gotta let them, you know, let them. You need to learn to live with it in the time being. I feel like I'm confused. Like I told you guys, like I feel like I paint this beautiful picture of people, and I always feel like everybody out here is good, and I gotta remember, like, you know, not everybody's gonna have your heart and mind, you know. Not everybody's gonna think about you. Not everybody's gonna care for you the way that you have to care for yourself. So I need to be able to balance my situation, balance what's going on. I'm a hot mess. I'm a very hot mess, but something I know for sure is I got this, you know. I'll get through it. We'll overcome it. We'll find ways to overcome it, you know. But I gotta remind myself and tell myself I'm beautiful. It's gonna be okay. It's okay, mamas. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Life is hard, I know, but you got this. You're strong. You're a great mother. You want the best for him, you know. You have a great heart. You have a very amazing heart. You're such a baby. I gotta just remind myself that I'm okay and that it's gonna be okay, and do cute stuff for myself, you know. I've been advertising something that, so money wise, like what I've been attempting to do, and something that I just need to invest a little bit more time in. The thing is, like, I need to stop spending all my time on negative stuff. Like, if it's not benefiting me, let it go. Like, just don't give the energy to him. People are gonna paint me as a bad person because that's how he's painting me. I'm a bad person. I'm a fucking villain right now. Like, when I ignore him, it's for my own good. I go and I take my time alone to just talk to God, really think about everything that happened, a scenario, if something happened, right? I gather my thoughts up and I'm like, okay, you know. And the thing about me is, like I told you guys, I'm a super empath. I blame myself for a lot of things, you know. Even though I know that they did me wrong and I felt wronged, I still see his part, and I still see like his anger and maybe where it could have came from. And so at the end of the day, I end up apologizing for something he did because I made justifications for him, because I'm an empath and I want to think the greatest of you, right? So I'll ignore him, I'll have my own alone time, and I'll go talk to him a few hours later, and he'll be like, no, don't talk to me. Or sometimes he'll give in and he'll be like, okay. Well, he tries to be like me, right? So he goes and he ignores me. And then the thing is, 3 days will pass by, still no talking. So then I put in that work and I'm like, hey, you okay? No, fucking don't talk to me. The fuck you talking to me for? What, you're lonely now, so you need somebody to talk to? What, you want a massage? Is that why you want to talk to me? And it's like, so like we're not the same. You get me? Like, and that's something that I gotta realize. We're not the same. We're not. Just because this person is following your flow doesn't mean that they're learning the same way that you're learning. Doesn't mean that their heart is getting bigger. They're just mirroring what they want to take from you and not doing the actual work. You know what I mean? And it just went back to that Jonathan Briscoe YouTube video that I watched, where it said to like stop sleeping with the dead, stop sleeping with dead relationships, stop sleeping with somebody that is just draining you, that's not even benefiting you. I feel like that part was for me. I need to stop sleeping with the enemy. I need to stop sleeping with somebody that I honestly lost maybe like a year into the relationship, and I keep like making excuses for it and pretending like, oh, you know, like, no, he loves me. It's like, no, he doesn't. Because if he wanted to, he would. Because I didn't give him time. It kind of goes back to what I tell you guys. If he wanted to, he would. And so, point being, like, that's where I feel like it was meant for me. And for him, it was more of like, stop being the person that you are. You know, like, grow up, change. Like I allowed him to see a part of me. He saw how beautiful I was becoming, and how I could benefit him and how I could be really good for him. And because he feels like he's not strong enough to replicate that, he wants to destroy me. Because remember, I told you guys, he mirrors me. He wants to be like me, you know? But it's hard for him to mirror that part, because that's where like the real work takes place, you know? The real work takes place, and you have to actually like do the real work. You can't fake the funk no more. You get me? Like, you replicated my whole life, you tried to be like me my whole life, and now that like I'm showing you what a real genuine heart is, now you want to be like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm strong enough. I don't know if I can like be the person that you want me to be. Like, I generally don't feel like I'm strong enough for it. And I gotta remember, like, what he's saying is he doesn't want to do the work. That's what he's saying. He doesn't want to do the work. He wants the easy way. And if it's not easy, then he doesn't want it. And so I told him, and I tell him all the time, you know, like, I genuinely feel like sometimes you're just better off with someone else. You're better off with someone, like, I'm not trying to say I'm up here and like higher level, but it's just like sometimes like he just needs to find somebody who is at his level, is at his pace. And so maybe there'll be someone else that's a little sweeter to him, and he'll do it the first time, you know? No hurt, but it is what it is, you know? We just gotta let go of what isn't benefiting us. Like, so I gotta remind myself and tell myself that I gotta go home, because I gotta go home. But yeah, that's where I'm at today. I'm very frustrated, but on another note, happy day to my boy. I got a teenager on my hands now. He's so excited about it. Yeah.